Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, I told you that we have great filmmakers in this country doing amazing work. And I am here seated with two gentlemen, brilliant gentlemen that are doing amazing work. I want us to get to know them. Good morning, guys. How are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Kuna baridi? Kiasi hivi?
Yeah, kiasi hivi, but tuna cope up.
Mna cope up.
Yeah.
Sawa, thank you. Karibuni sana to Art and Culture Monday. Nataka tusalimiane, acha tuanzie na wewe. Say hi to guys at home, tell us your name, what do you do, then we will get into the interview.
All right, so Ombati Shadrack Mungare. I love art, I do art. I'm defined by art, you know. I always call myself artistic wizard because I always want to give the best out of art, be it spoken word, news reporting, acting, all that. That's what I do.
So any form of art. I like the word artistic wizard. That one is quite a blanket of very many things that has been well done. Karibu sana Shadrack. It's a pleasure to have you right here.
Thank you.
Yes. Mr. Director.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Don Ocheno. I'm a writer and director. And I'm also a film student at Multimedia University.
Yeah.
And I'm a student of art generally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, here are the fruits of Multimedia University. I like it. You know, it's good to brag kidogo when you have the chance. But yeah, they are doing amazing. Karibuni sana to studio. I want us to start hapa tu kwa director kidogo and just get to know what inspired you to get into, because if you're studying film, there is definitely some inspiration that you had to get into film. So what inspired you to study film?
Okay, so I think it started at an early stage.
Yeah.
When I was around 7.
Yeah. Ooh,
my dad, I think that was the first time I watched a movie from US by James Cameron, Terminator. Nakumbuka my dad akiniletea zilikuwa hizi CD.
Yeah.
Akiniambia hii inaitwa movie.
Yeah.
Not movie. So hapo hivyo ndo nikaanza na the love of film. Nilikuwa too curious.
Yeah.
Kuelewa how nilikuwa nadhani ni real.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So nikakuwa curious and I wanted to explore. So that's how I found myself in film. Yeah.
And then of course you grew up primary school. Were you engaged in any forms of plays, any form of writing? It had to wait up until campus?
Actually in high school, I was more of a sports person. Alafu writing nilikuwa nafanya like personal, like naandika tu peke yangu, sishay or something. Like I'm just doing it privately. Then when I came to campus to do film, then hapo ndo nikaanza kuandika sasa na release na kuendelea kuandika.
Yes. In what year are you in multimedia?
4th year now.
4th year. So you have met Laban somewhere. Ama hayuko?
I don't know Laban.
Is he?
I don't know Laban.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. We are going to talk about him in a bit, but let's go back to Shadrack and ask the inspiration for now art, because I feel you're very versatile in. It could be spoken word, or you're reading the news like you have said, or you are acting on a film. Inspiration ilitoka wapi?
Okay. Now my story is kind of funny.
Yes.
So while in high school, let me say my journey began in just right after high school, because when I was in primary, I remember there's this day I did a play, then I was casted kucheza a drunkard man.
Yeah.
So after this play, one of the parents alikuja kaniuliza, ama chupo mebeba kulikuwa na kakitu, hebu ninuse. So alinusa, but then akasema, okay, I love that acting. But you see, mi sikuchukulia that serious.
Yeah.
I didn't know even if I'm an actor, because in high school, I was a prefect, a student, very serious, focused.
Yes.
So mambo na art, drama, I wasn't in any one of them.
Yeah.
But then immediately after high school, there's this lady, nikapata kuna advert, wanataka actors wa set books.
Yeah.
Now, there's this time set book ikiactiwa high school, I was just inspired.
Yeah.
Then there's this role inaitwa Kaisari kwa play ya Chozi Laheri. So nilikram like everything yenye ujamali present that day.
Yes.
So I presented it in class.
Yeah.
So I think hapo ndo ilianzia. So after that nikaenda a certain crew hapo inaitwa Creative Family. We started spoken word ni Lugari, Kakamega County. All the way I joined Maseno University 2020.
Yes.
Hapo pia nikaendelea na set books. I joined other crews. Nimefanya na crews kadhaa pale nikiwa Maseno. Nikafanya so nikaona wow, art inaniita because hata zile roles nilikuwa napatiwa ni zile roles za kibazu tu. Majoka pale kama umesoma Kigogo you realize kuna majoka. So I was given that role, Oloisudori, ruthless man, hapo hivyo, and I really loved it. Vile ilikuwa inakuja, unamaliza show Igwe, I feel so nice. So I think hapo ndio ilianzia. Now artistic wizard I know naweza shangaa kuliendaje nikajiita hivyo.
Exactly.
So mimi waga nasema I'm all rounded because mimi napenda kutumia my voice. Vile nimekuambia there's some spoken word nimefanya. I have a YouTube channel penye nimefanya hizo stuff of course, na I think that is what inanifanya niseme I'm an artistic wizard because kwa acting pia I love na any role mimi nitapatiwa hata iwe ni ya kukuja tu kusmile na kutoka.
Unaifanya vizuri properly.
I just want to give it the best. So that is the basic.
That is amazing. I feel like set books is such a great way to start out in the arts. Because like it forces you to be versatile, to be to be funny, to cram pages upon pages of work. So I feel like that was a very nice start of everything, of you as a creative, and I am happy to have you guys here. Now I know I want to ask Don kidogo, have you written or directed any other film apart from the one that we are here to talk about today?
I've written and directed
11.
Now,
that is a lot. How has that experience been, or rather how have you felt? Are you working upwards? Can you compare Nyayo to your first film?
No, not even my latest film.
Yes.
You cannot compare. Actually, I've been progressing with every film nafanya. Like heri ni check time, but nifanye better than the last.
Exactly.
So that's why I think tumefika hapa.
Mahali tu kwa sasa. Could you tell me a couple of the films that you have written and directed before?
There's one called Rukim of Baden. Nimefanya early this year. I think iko YouTube. Kuna Kisera pia early this year iko YouTube and my YouTube channel. Then there is Middle Children of History pia iko YouTube.
So you have been writing and directing a couple of films. I like that. So let's start. How did you meet Shadrach? Ama mulitoana wapi? It's a huge industry, and I'm hearing Shadrach is all the way from Maseno, when you have a multimedia. Like, how did you bump onto each other?
Casting crew.
So wait,
casting call.
So you called for casting for the film that is Nyayo. I feel like we are stepping all the way around before we go to the specific question. So the film that has brought you here is a film called Nyayo. One, why is it called Nyayo? Let's start from there.
Okay, so I feel bad kupeana hints about the film, but okay, so the film we wanted to do something historic, from the past, because history yetu, however dark it is, how bright it is, lazima watu wajue. So ndasema briefly, like so Nyayo hakuna literal meaning ya nyayo like chini ya mguu and something. Then there is that philosophy ya Daniel Arap Moi hayati, kufuata nyayo ya mzee Jomo Kenyatta. So in every manner politics na hizi vitu zingine dark apart from politics. So you pin a hint the theme of the film. So ni kufuata footsteps basically. Alafu pia nyayo to those people then it didn't mean like following footsteps literally. When they had nyayo, imagine mko in a place yenye mnakuwa marginalized, mnakuwa tortured and stuff. Then there is this famous word mtu anawatosha anasemanga. So anytime mkisikia word the torture,
the memories
and PTSD and stuff. So ni horrific to them.
Yeah.
But watu wengine wanaijua kama kufuata nyayo. Yeah.
Okay. So, that seems like quite the breakdown. What inspired the writing of this story?
Okay, so I have a team.
Yes.
A team of I think 5. So we wanted to do a project that was very minimalistic.
Yes.
We wanted to do a project with one actor.
Yes.
That was the initial idea. One actor, one location.
Yes.
Very low budget.
Low budget.
Yeah.
Everybody just sit there. Let's finish this.
So those were like the prompts we were setting for ourselves.
Yeah.
Low budget, one actor, minimal equipments, and also we wanted to do like a very short film, like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But sasa na kitu ya kitambo, like yenye inatoka about history ya Kenya, yenye aionyeshwi sahi or something. So but time nikaanza kuandika story inajiandika.
Yeah.
Hivyo sasa unaiache kupeleke penye na kupeleka.
Exactly.
So ika born Nyayo.
So it became not minimalistic like you had intended it to be.
Yeah.
So you did a casting call. That's where Shadrach comes in. How did you hear about the casting call for Nyayo?
Wow. So again, this is a mystery.
Yeah.
Because I never submitted anything personally.
Yeah.
I never submitted anything, but just a single day, somebody texted me on WhatsApp. Then you've won a role. So I was wondering, which role?
What role am I winning?
Yeah, which role am I winning? I never submitted anything. But then there's this friend of mine, alifanya submission. There's a short film nilikuwa nimefanya inaitwa Behind the Last Door.
Yeah.
So hiyo hata iko YouTube, Behind the Last Door. So this ka short film.
Yeah.
So I don't know, perhaps the guy alikuwa ameongea na director or something, walikuwa wanajuana or something, kitu kama hiyo. So na hata mimi sikujua because they never told me kwamba amesubmit.
Yeah.
But after mimi nilipata.
So they submitted previous work that you have done.
Yeah, previous work ambayo nilikuwa nimefanya earlier. So tukaenda rehearsals. Tulichukua karibu 1 month in doing the project. So tukiwa kwa rehearsals tukamaliza bado sijui. So hata kuna time director alikuwa ananiambia that video ulituma for submissions ulikuwa umefanya because of this ama ni kitu ulikuwa umefanya awali. So out of conscious mimi nikasema ni kitu nilikuwa nimefanya awali, but then I'm not sure.
You're not exactly sure what he's talking about.
Sijui anaongelea nini. But then there's this day sasa tukiwa shoot, tumeshaanza shoot, shishaanza kuroll, and then this guy comes in ananiambia there's a way tulikuwa tuna joke hivi maadithi kidogo, and then kwa ile jokes akaniambia wewe usiniongeleshe vibaya, unajua mimi nilifanya ukapata hiyo role. Then once nikashtuka because ile kitu nimekuwa nikishangaa, I've been wondering nilipata aje hii role. Then akaniambia, so I was like how sasa ulifanya aje? Akaniambia you remember there's a day ulikuwa na shoot a short film mahali pale multimedia hostels pale Nyati. Nikasema nakumbuka. Akaniambia mimi ndo nilikufanyia that submission. So as much as I love art, nayo sikufanya that submission, but then hata hiyo role wakati nilikuwa nimekuwa casted nikaona hivi nilikuwa nikisoma hiyo script sioni kama kuna role yangu hapo. Because nilikuwa nikiona hivi inakaa some different level, kitu sijawahi fanya before. As much as nimefanya over 7 movies. Sikuwa nimefanya kitu kama hiyo.
Something like that before. So is this the point we pose? One, we say get yourself good friends. Let's start from there. And can do submissions on your behalf. And then number 2, if you're a creative, post your work. Like wewe iweke pale YouTube, you never know who is going to bump into it and love the thing that you did. So I think those are 2 lessons to learn. Just get yourself good friends and post your work so that leave it iache tu hapo Instagram, leave it hapo YouTube. You never know who is going to bump into it and it leads to the next big thing. So now you went and you're looking at the script and wondering how jioni normal, like the things you have done before haziko hapa.
The script is kind of a different level. So mimi nikajipresent hiyo siku ya rehearsal, nikajipresent pale. Then nikaambiwa your role is this. Wow, nikasema okay. But the fact that nilikuwa nimeitwa, mimi nika believe I can do it. So rehearsals ikaroll. Ilikuwa tough. English yenye imetumika sometimes ni yenye sijazoea, like it's the wording na vile inakuja, it's kind of sijazoea. But then ikakuwa perfect. Director akafanya kazi yake, we committed ourselves, the thing is out.
Yes.
Now it's something big.
Yeah, and put together something big. Don, at this point, just before we see the trailer, how was his acting? You know, because you've been brought someone that you've never worked with him before. So during rehearsal, what did you think of Shadrach?
Okay, so first nikiona hiyo video, nikaona okay, so this guy anaweza portray the role, but juu tulikuwa nimeona a variety of actors when walikuwa na audition for the same role, but nikiangalia Shadrach naona ni somebody anaweza embody character tukiwa on it, tukiwa na time, so that's why I chose him. First tulikuwa tunataka mse akona deep voice, which he does, and that's great.
Good stuff.
Another thing I think kwenye ilikuwa challenge ilikuwa mtu ako willing to learn, juu tulikuwa tunajaribu kureplicate even though tukua but kutumia saa footage za kichambo. The English yenye Kenyans walikuwa na speak back then. So we were trying to replicate that through the diction and stuff. So he
was willing to take up the challenge. Wow, I like that. I like that for you, Shadrach, because I think that is all you need in an actor, to be willing to get dirty, get down, and just do the work that it takes. And I think at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, we want to see the trailer for the movie NYAYO, the film rather, NYAYO.
I've been grinding.
I saw that as I was preparing for the interview, and I was like, it's a next level creativity. It's next level creativity, like Shadrach is saying, to be able to look into the past and now. Like, you know, we can act all about love, and there are great films about love, great films about breakup, and about very many other topics. But I find creativity about history, like that you have to fuse what happened then, because you were not there, Shadrach. Like in the days of NYAYO, you are not. But the fact that you can embody and be able to still deliver a message, it's next level. It's the next level. So how long did the rehearsals take, Shadrach?
So the rehearsal time, full time, 2.5 weeks on a daily basis from Monday to Saturday. So 2.5 weeks, and then from there to have a break. After that break, to Kansas shooting.
So how long did NYAYO end up being, the film?
22 minutes.
22 minutes, which was meant to be 5 minutes. How many actors are in there?
We have 15.
50. From 1
to 15,
Okay, all right. That is quite a huge number. That is quite a huge number of. I have had films that are much longer with way fewer actors. Why did you feel you needed a bit more actors and actresses?
So majority of the actors, like a large number of them, ilikuwa extras. Extras. So we have like a lead, then a supporting, and then there is another actor. Alafu saa au wengine, like most of them walikuwa extras. So bado ni actors.
How has the process of making NYAYO been in comparison to other films that you have done before?
Even though napenda ku create, I can say okay, this is the most stressful project so far. Imekuwa demanding. Juu tulikuwa tuna shoot usiku. I have seen in the trailer. So mna imagine mnafaa shoot usiku for like a week. So calculate number of hours una sleep. Ni very minimal. So like mna shoot usiku, mchana kuna challenges zingine hata huwezi lala. So it was tough. Really tough. But I'm glad tulimaliza, Nah, the work is great.
Yeah. Shadrach, what was your experience with this other cast and crew? You know, getting to put something together, like he has said, late night shoots and everything, and in the morning you're thinking about how you're making this better, or this needs to flow. You know, the story needs to flow. How was that experience for you? And then having been also acting with people you have not acted with before.
Well, I think here, commitment won.
Yeah.
Number one. Yeah, because people are coming from different parts. Na wengine walikuwa wanatoka mbali.
Yeah.
Then these were new actors wenye nilikuwa nafanya nao kazi, because none of them nilikuwa nishawaifanya nao kazi before, but then the chemistry ilingiana haraka sana. Especially kwanza the main character. Yeah, the main character personally, he now became like my personal friend. Yeah, hata since that time hadi saizi huwa tunaongea. So there's a contrast kwa what is happening in the scene. But ukikuja kwa ground vile tuna relate, tuli have that chemistry na ilikuwa hiyo bond iliingia poa sana. So I think this ilinisaidia kuweza cope up naye, because tulikuwa tunapanda a lot of time tuna rehearse pamoja. Yeah, an old guy, lakini tuli have to get along. Na ikakuwa inasaidia sana katika kufanya rehearsals. It was hectic, lakini ikakuwa easy for that. Then kuna kids walikuwa hapo nini, those were it was so easy for them to cope up, because pia ikuwa vitu mob kwao. So for the lead characters na venye director amesema, na the main supporting, it was tough, but we managed, and that's why we are here.
Yes, you're able to put it together. Thank you for giving me an insight into the film a little bit, because I wanted to ask. You have an older cast, you have people your age, and then you have a younger cast. How was it working through the different dynamics? Because again, you find a lot of campus projects are just among young people, you know, because those are the easiest ones to get. But now when you're dealing with an older folk, or you're dealing with young kids, then you have to kind of, you need to up your game. So how was that? How did you manage that as a director?
Okay, so first thing, I realized that I need to understand people. Like individually, like as a person. Inaweza kuwa na watu wote wenye ni same age, but pia ni different, wako na different personalities and that. So ilikuwa personal initiative yangu ku relate na each character individually out of the screen, like car to film. Like tuongelee vitu zingine, ni kujue better. Sijai work wewe una work best aje, vitu kama hizo, na kuongelea to life in general. And I think the older guy, since alikuwa those times, so alikuwa na a lot of stories of which tulikuwa tukiongea wote. Ilikuwa very engaging na very informative. Ikasaidia the film sana. So ilikuwa tu like trying to understand people at their level. Unakuja kani mtoi, una relate na yeye, like ka rafiki yake out of screen, then pia different person hivyo. So unapata performances zao kwa screen, na trust yako with the actors in increase. Well, I hope that young directors are picking a thing or two, you know, and writers, that you have to relate to your cast personally, so that they can give you the best results. And then also, I think that is another reason for you to watch NYAYO, because if there is anything that I can tell you for a fact is difficult to put together, is actors in different ages. Like you can see, the older folks will relate. So if you are a parent, if you are, you know, whatever age you are, kuna character na kukaa kwa hapo. If you are in this young age, there is also people that you will relate with. If you are younger, if you just cleared high school or are in high school, you can still watch this film, right? Like anyone, basically, it's open. The rating is just open. If you are a younger folk, much older folk, young kids, you can go and watch NYAYO. And as we wind up, what do you want people to take from after watching NYAYO? What is the one thing you want them to take home? Okay, so my take is this. So okay, this is cinema, and I want them to come and experience it, because ukikuja watch utapata something different from him, from another person. So what wanna learn vitu mingi from film. Me as a creator, all I can do is create, na hope that it will impact in a certain way. So my hope ni it speaks to you in some level, whether when I'm some biggie, when I'm some dogo or something. But like ni a wide nini, unaweza learn anything. Na I'm interested to hear kenye watu watapata or something.
from
Yeah,
it.
experiences zao, yeah.
Yes. Shadrach, what can't you wait for the people to see in the making? Like, what was most interesting in the making of the film?
Wow.
Yeah.
So one thing we ought to understand is that art normally depicts what happens in the society, and it's there to educate, it's there to give directions, it's there to warn, it's there to compliment,
exactly,
and all that. So in this Nyayo film, I believe ushawahi kuwa kwa situation yenye babako ameshikwa ameenda, then there's nothing you can do. Have you ever been in that situation?
No.
Now wait.
Yes.
It's coming in Nyayo.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. So I am imagining, doesn't even have to be my dad, just a friend. Ameenda hivyo. Okay, wow. That's such a pulse in the film. You know, if you're waiting to see something exciting, there it is. You're going to enjoy it in all its goodness. So let's talk premiere. When is Nyayo premiering? Where will it be on YouTube? Where can people access it and such?
Okay, so our marketing team is working. So tuna premiere, the days tumeset ni 20th October.
20th of October.
Mashujaa Day.
What a perfect date. Yes. Mashujaa Day. There is no better day to watch Nyayo, a film called Nyayo in Kenya, than Mashujaa Day.
So tunataka to premiere unseen, but communications are payments na the theater zitakuwa communicated to our social media, I think the end of this week.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I like that, because that means you're done packaging the film, you're just waiting for the date. Yeah, mlikuwa mmejituma. Big up to all of you.
Thank you.
Because you see, you're not rushing with the dates. We are not on in the 11th of October. It's a whole month earlier, and you can be able, to now walk into marketing and going to interviews like this one. So the matters payment, where it will premiere, how much it will be, that one is going to be communicated. So I think at this juncture is when we get social media handles for where we can follow up for Nyayo film. Yes.
So Instagram at Nyayo Shot, YouTube Saturday cause
okay, so you can go either to Instagram or to YouTube, follow up. They will be giving you updates of everything that you need to know about Nyayo film that is going to be premiering on the 20th of October, Mashujaa Day. So you ndio form ya Mashujaa, by the way. Just get with your friends and watch Nyayo. 22 minutes. I believe you can spare 22 minutes of your day on your Mashujaa Day, which you're going to probably be waking up later. So you can spare 22 minutes to actually get to watch the film Nyayo. Donna, social media handles. No, Shadrach. Donna ametuambia. Social media handles. Where can we find you? Where can we find your work?
So, me personally, my YouTube account inaitwa Facts TV Kenya.
Facts TV Kenya.
Yeah, Facts TV Kenya. TikTok 2020 _ Factboy. Hapo ni TikTok, Facebook, Shadrach Ombati Mongare.
Yeah.
Hivyo unanipata Facebook. So, you want to get me there? Nitafute hapo.
Yes.
Yeah.
One last question. What does the future hold for Don and Shadrach? Let's start with Don. After the premiere of Nyayo, what else are you working on? A script? What are you up to? You are in 4th year, so that means you're about to clear. So,
Actually, tuko session imeanza last week.
Yes.
Tuko 4.1 sasa.
Okay.
But meanwhile kuna script nimemaliza kuandika.
Nice. We love to hear that.
So probably after premiere tunaweza anza shooting the next project.
Yeah, the next project. Do you want to give us the name of the next project? You want us to wait and follow you?
Yeah.
Have you given us your social media handles? Tupatie tafadhali. Ndio tukufuate vibaya sana. We want to see what you're working on.
Okay, Instagram at Don_YBN and YouTube Don Otieno. Yeah.
YouTube pale ndipo utapata kazi zake zenye anafanya, and you can get to enjoy them. Finally, phobias. Today we are talking about phobias. I think we have told people, I will remind you on our art calendar to go watch Nyayo on the 20th of October. Details will be coming to your screens. I have had Nyayo Shot on Instagram. I think that's the easier one. Just type in Nyayo Shot on Instagram. Be following up there, because I know marketing department is very vibrant, working on the when, the where, if you need any tickets to get into the premiere, and you're going to enjoy a fantastic show that has been put together by directors and actors that have been in this game for, a moment. They have been here a while, so they know exactly what they are doing. Phobias. What phobias do you guys have? Ama hamna phobias. Wala Shadrack anikalia me put me anywhere.
Now,
Yes.
mimi mtu mi ukwaga go getter. So mimi mambo na phobias.
Awele story.
Not really.
But I know, I get it, because that means if you are going to act, so I am assuming you have no fear of heights.
I have no fear of heights. In fact, stunts and stuff, that's what I love.
That's what you love to do. Okay, what are
Yeah.
Done. Are there any phobias that you have?
Okay. Na feel kama uko na phobia, unaogopa kuishi ama unaogopa experience fulani yenye unafaa ukubali. So sina phobia.
So hawana phobias. Mimi ninashuku kama wananiambia ukweli. But I am waiting for you guys at home to come and tell me exactly what phobias you have. And we said we are going to be finding their scientific name. So you just tell me what you fear, or what you have a phobia of. Let me see. Nonski Entertainment wanasema amazing stuff. Thank you so much for this discussion. Michael Kiaka anasema a big shout out to that boy Shadrack. I know him well. Okay. He's a person to watch and believe in. He's going places. Keep up, brother. Thank you very much, Michael. That is some of the feedback that is coming in. But gauging by the work that you guys have done and what you're putting out there, you're definitely people to watch. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can start with this one, the film NYAYO, going on the 20th of October. Oh, before we close, one last one. Please shout out to your team, because I know there's a big team. It's not just the two of you. There's a big team that is watching, that is sharing, that is doing marketing. Please give them a shout out as we close.
Okay. Shout out to every producer.
Yes.
Martin Marimbet, my production designer, Kajoki Kimani, my DOP, Gerald Mukoma, my camera operator, Dennis Ngigi, sound recordist, Linus Maura, the guys that are doing our post and sound, Simi Clinton, and Simi Studios, and all the actors, Akina Daniel, shout out to you. Yeah.
To all of them. Shadrack.
Yeah, so apart kwa wenye director ametaja, because definitely I'll have a big shout out to them.
Yes.
There are these fans who keep on motivating me on a daily basis. Wenye wanajua when something is out, lazima waangalie. Nikipost ka link pale status, mtu ameruka ameshaangalia mara moja.
Yes.
A big shout out to you guys, because nyinyi ndio mnatufanya tuna move. You give us that energy, so we'll never let you down. We're always there to give you all the best.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here. It's been an honor and a pleasure to have you, and we cannot wait to see NYAYO, and definitely look forward to the more other creative projects that you're going to come up with. Ladies and gentlemen, all you can do right now is go to NYAYO Shorts on Instagram. Follow them there. You're going to be getting all the details of the premiere that is happening on the 20th of October. That is this Mashujaa Day. You have an entire month. So hata wakisema tickets ni how much, you have time, okay? So in the course of this week utajua that you have time to save up and go and enjoy the film that is NYAYO. Thank you so much for listening in. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your feedback. So you want to lock launch number 1 right there. But the show is still young. We still have about an hour and a half to go. An hour and a half of amazing stuff. We are still yet to get music in this studio. You know, live music is the courtesy or is Monday vibe. You know it. So we are going to be having some of that in a bit and sharing some of the other phobias that you guys or we guys might still have.